It's all on you. It's all on you. The self part is what's big. I'm gonna make myself good enough. I'm driven. I'm obsessed. I want to prove people wrong. I'm a warrior. A warrior is a motherfucker who says, hey, I'm here again today. I'm here again tomorrow. I'm gonna be here the next day. It's a person that puts no fucking limit on what's possible. It's a brutal journey every fucking day.
It's in my head 24/7. There's nothing else I can think. I don't think about nothing else. And that's it. I'm just curious, curiously fascinated with it, and I can't stop thinking about it. Everything I do in my life is related to this. I don't do nothing else if it's not got to do with fighting.
If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you're going to be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there. That's what it takes. It takes every second of your fucking life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of fucking people. It is. But if you want to fucking go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you fucking do, you've arrived. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive.
It takes more than skills to be great. That's what people don't understand. You can be the most skillful person on earth, still don't make the NBA. The NBA is not about skills. It takes way more to be. Consistency. LeBron James, 20 years in the league. Think about MJ, edge, about getting better, obsession. Kobe, obsession.
There's a choice that we have to make as people, as individuals. If you want to be great at something, there's a choice that you have to make. We all can be masters at our craft, but you have to make inherent sacrifices that come along with that.
If you really want this, you gotta learn to sacrifice. You gotta learn to give up to go up.
You know, people don't really understand how obsessed I am with winning. It's not, I don't care about anything else on the basketball court but winning.
While they was golfing, I was studying. While they was shooting hoops, I was studying. You can't get out of something that you're not willing to put into it. You have to put your everything, your mind, your energy, your effort, your discipline. Nothing is going to jump out the fire. If you don't throw something in there, it's not going to happen.
We spend our whole lives trying to fit in. We want to be normal. But the people we idolize the most are the ones that stand out. But if you dare to be great, if you dare to go to limits that you've never went to before, they will remember your legacy forever.
There is a difference between passion and obsession. When you're passionate, everybody cheers you on. They're stoked for you. Oh, you found your passion? Awesome. Follow your passion. When you're obsessed, they're like, why you gotta be so crazy? Why can't you be satisfied? Why do you always gotta get things so perfect? Why do you spend so much time in it? When you're obsessed, people think you're nuts. So it's different. If no one thinks you're crazy, you're not yet operating to the outer limits of your potential. You're not there yet.
Alright, what's up guys? You guys just saw that chest workout. Pretty solid session overall. Can't complain. Good pump. Good squeeze. Didn't feel weak at all. Felt fairly strong for not having much food in me in the morning. But I ended up buying a Rice Krispie treat right when I walked into the gym. Just kind of as a little kind of like quick digesting carb to at least have a little bit of something in my stomach. And yeah, I had that. Took that with my pre, and yeah, felt good. Didn't gas out. Obviously until towards the end, but felt pretty solid. And yeah, no complaints with that workout. So you guys saw the full workout in the beginning. You guys can pause, screenshot, follow it along. And yeah, obviously I filmed the top sets, which I usually do. And instead, slightly different, I guess, with this workout. Instead of starting off with that seated fly, like pre-exhaustion, I turned it into more of a working sets. So I still did 2 warm-up sets, kind of 2 by 20, like 15 to 20-ish, just to pump blood into my chest. And then after that, I went up in weight to kind of sit around like the 8 to 12 rep range. So I just did 2 sets of 8 to 12. And then after that, you guys saw I went to that incline bench. So yeah, pretty solid. And then obviously the other movements. So I really like the setup of these, of the movements of the workout, and kind of like the flow of it. I felt like I ended on a good note with like that seated that standing, I guess, cable fly, and then that seated one before. But it kind of set me up to just kind of finish out the workout with a good burn and pre-exhaustion. So yeah, again, pretty solid. Rated a 7 to 8 out of 10. Could have still been better. Could have still optimized my, I guess, power strength output. But oh shoot, hopefully that music isn't too loud. But yeah, pretty good. Felt pretty good waking up this morning. I feel like my body's kind of adjusting to just morning routine, and again, just kind of like the longer days and early mornings. I don't really go to bed late just because I'm pretty tired once I end up getting home from work. But yeah, I mean, I feel like my body's kind of getting in like a routine, a rhythm, and I'm not really necessarily putting much thought into like the things I need to do, which I don't know, I've heard a couple like sayings or in like podcasts and stuff like that I mean, if you can have obsession and drive and passion in a certain area, your emotion and how you're feeling during the day and like that type of thing shouldn't dictate whether or not you're gonna obviously do whatever said thing you want to do. So kind of not letting like motivation have an impact on, I guess, your actions, and just again not putting much thought, which that's kind of how I like to put it, as in like kind of functioning like a, not necessarily a robot, but just like a more so machine. Obviously it's important to be aware of your emotions, so you're not just kind of suppressing the entire time any, I guess, just intense internal emotion you might have. But if you can just kind of get your body adjusted to knowing what it needs to do and just kind of building those healthy habits, then I mean you're gonna set yourself up for success. You're just bound to. But I think it's important to have that obsession and drive towards whatever thing it is, because that's what's gonna carry you kind of in that long run. Again, especially on the days that you're not gonna want to get up, or you're not gonna want to do whatever it is you want to do. Not every day is gonna be perfect, so it's important to be aware of all those kind of little situations and control the variables you can control, but try not letting your emotions again dictate the actions that you're gonna produce during the day. So yeah, it's really just mainly about staying on the gas pedal, not letting up, doing what's best for you. Kind of how I mentioned in the last video, it'll get lonely. I don't know, it seems like everyone's just trying to fit in. And again, this is another thing I heard, which I really liked, that it's almost like everyone has a role model, everyone has someone they look up to, or, you know, kind of in that like aspect of someone they aspire to kind of be like, or just admire. And we spend so much time trying to fit in and like be quote unquote normal and be accepted by like everyone around us, and I guess just get caught up in that sort of sense, right? But all these role models we tend to look up to and that type of thing, I mean, these aren't ordinary people whatsoever, and the majority of them did have to like isolate or be a little bit more in that lonely path to just focus on whatever it is they were trying to achieve to become so successful and great. So it's just kind of ironic how, again, we're all trying to fit in, we're all trying to be accepted by the people around us, our friends, family, that type of thing, which is totally fine for sure. Like, I fully understand, and I'm kind of in that same boat. But again, those role models that we do look up to are those successful people. Those aren't ordinary people. Obviously, they stick out of the pack for a reason. So, I mean, if we can sort of understand and grasp that, we can probably put less value into the simple kind of feeling of wanting to be accepted of everyone, wanting to be accepted by everyone. And instead of, you know, let me try to achieve something great, something better for myself, for the greater good. And yeah, I guess just something to set myself up for my future in reality is what all this is for me personally. But yeah, I just really like that saying, or that quote, whatever you'd want to call it. And I just found it really ironic, obviously, because, you know, seems like ever since we're little, we try to fit in, especially through school. But now that you become an adult, that type of thing, you know, who the fuck cares what anyone thinks or the judgments they have regarding what you're trying to do, because no one's going to understand besides yourself at the end of the day. And if you are choosing to put emotion, value, and kind of just your mental headspace into that energy, then, you know, it's not going to be too good. You're not going to be, you know, setting yourself up for success, I guess, if you will. And yeah, it's important, like I said, surround yourself with those that will be supporting you, but understand that the road can get a little lonely, and it's okay to not be, again, quote unquote normal. But I mean, we're not trying to be normal, right? We're trying to do something bigger than ourselves, and maybe not necessarily know what that is right now, specifically like detailed and exactly kind of like knowing, but you know, I think it's important to just try to strive for something bigger than yourself, and just fuck whatever everyone thinks, if we're being realistic. Like, there's no point in, I don't know, just drowning yourself in the sea of negativity when you could be, again, functioning at a much more positive, higher, efficient, optimized level, I guess. But yeah, that'll wrap up the little topic, I guess, for the day. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that workout. Just another day in the books, another day checked off. Taking it one day at a time, trying to perfect everything. Not trying to perfect, I guess, but just trying to get better and, I don't know, just keep progressing in everything I'm doing in life. So besides that, I hope you guys are doing the same. I hope you guys are striving to be the best version of yourselves, trying to set yourselves up for something better than you're capable of, and try to think kind of the bigger picture. Because, yeah, we don't have much time on this earth, so should make the most out of it in reality. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. That'll wrap it up. There'll be another video probably uploaded this weekend. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. That'll help out the channel. But you don't have to do any of that at all if you don't want to. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.